welcome back to another weekly vlog. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am actually filming this intro clip on Friday because, to cut a long story short, when I imported all of my files from my camera onto my computer, I realised that I'd accidentally deleted the start of the vlog off of my camera, so it does kind of jump straight in at a point where I feel like it might be a little bit confusing. So obviously the vlog is starting on a Tuesday, as you will soon see, and Tuesday morning I was basically giving you guys the rundown about the day ahead, and in that I talk a little bit about skiing, but I don't think you necessarily see it until a little bit later on in the vlog. It's a little bit confusing. So basically next week, if you're not aware, I am actually going skiing with Party Hard Travel. We're heading to Andorra for a couple of days and we're doing a ski trip, so I'm obviously very, very excited about that. And I was basically saying that I actually have a ski lesson booked, and then I also mentioned that I've ordered some ski trousers and some snow boots, and I'm having a little bit of issues with them. My trousers came, they weren't the right size, so I reordered the same trousers in a different size, but I was still waiting for them to come, and I'm just getting a little bit nervous basically because I obviously need to send these other trousers back, and same with the moon boots. I was also supposed to be going to London during this week, but you'll see throughout the vlog why I'm not going to London anymore, and I feel like that roughly kind of covers everything. Hopefully you guys get a grasp for what's actually going on throughout the rest of the vlog. Anyway, I don't really feel like the first clip was necessarily that important, but I do just feel like there was a few blanks that I maybe needed to clear up just to start the video. Today I'm actually staying at home. There's not really too much that I need to do. I've got a work call that I need to jump on very shortly, but I'm basically having to wait in all day for numerous different parcels to arrive. We've got Sky broadband coming to fit our Sky like Wi-Fi, and then I also have some moon boots being delivered ready for my ski trip. I actually ordered 2 pairs already, but both of them didn't seem to fit me properly, so I ordered another pair to see if them ones are a little bit better, and then I'll decide from that which ones I'm going to keep or if I'm going to keep them all together. But it's really annoying because they've still not arrived yet, and I obviously need to send the other ones back. Like, I feel like I've spent about £500 on boots, so yeah, I've got to wait for them to arrive, and then I've also got to wait for my new phone to arrive, which I'm super excited about because last year when we were in Mykonos I actually cracked my phone and I completely smashed the whole back of it. This is now what it looks like. As you can see, it is well and truly destroyed, and the plan was to originally just upgrade my phone when my contract ran out in December, but after seeing so many bad reviews about the iPhone like camera for the iPhone 16 and the 15, I decided against it. But because ultimately I am going skiing and it's obviously a wet sport, I was very, very concerned that I would end up breaking my phone even more, because I'm just very cautious of the fact that if water gets into this and then it gets into the technology, like the components in the actual phone, that the phone would break and then I wouldn't be able to use it and I would lose all the content. I bit the bullet and basically bought myself a new phone, and rather than getting one of the newer phones, I actually went on Apple Refurbished, because if you didn't know, Apple actually don't sell the iPhone 13 Pro Max or the 14 Pro Max anymore, like just on their standard site, so I could only get a refurbished one. So that is what I did, and I ordered the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The one I have at the minute is the 13 Pro Max. The quality on the camera of the 14 is a little bit better, so I decided to get that, and it's very, very similar to this. There's not really too much more for me to update you guys on as of yet, but obviously I will be bringing you guys along to my skiing lesson a little bit later. But for now, I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like I've literally been talking forever, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit when I'm possibly doing something a little bit more exciting. It is now lunchtime, so I've actually just gone ahead and made myself some noodles. I'm absolutely obsessed with these noodles at the minute. It's the soba noodles. This is the classic flavour, and honestly guys, I mean, I feel like I've been obsessed with these for months, because as soon as we came back from Butlins, I was hooked on these and I was literally eating them for days and days and days on end, and then I kind of just stopped, got a little bit bored, and now I'm very much back in the noodle hype. So I'm gonna sit on the sofa, eat these, reply to some emails, also listen to the voice note that Jodie from Party Hard's just sent me, and then I will be jumping on the call. So I don't know when I'll next catch up with you guys, because I can't actually film the call because it is like kind of confidential. I can't disclose anything that is going to be said on the call. I will chat to you guys in a little bit after I've eaten these noodles and we've had this call. You honestly could not write this. I have just sat down to book my train tickets to London that I'm supposed to be going to tomorrow, and they've all sold out. It's not a laughing matter, but if I don't laugh, I will cry. They are literally all sold out, minus one. And that one train comes at a very hefty price. I'm so annoyed. This is why I always book my train tickets in advance. And this is a big reminder to myself to always do that. I don't know why I decided it would be a good idea to just leave it until the day before. But on this occasion, I didn't. I was like, oh, just leave it. Like, it doesn't need to be sorted right now. I'll leave it. Now look what's happened. I've literally been left with no option other than the one train that gets me into London an hour before the event finishes. What's the point? By the time I get to the event's going to be over and then I'm going to have to come back. But then the issue is I can't even get back because, again, all the trains home are all sold out apart from a few from like 9 p.m. onwards. And if I'm being honest, I don't want to get on a train at 9 p.m. and get home at midnight after a long day at an event. Well, I say a long day at an event. I wouldn't have actually been to the event because by the time I'd got to the event would be finished, you know? Like, I'm so annoyed with myself that I didn't book them in advance because I've really been looking forward to this day. We were going to go to the event. I was going to see Haz. I was going to make a nice day trip out of it. We were going to spend the whole day in London, come home, and it'd just be a good day, a good fun day. And now my only options is arrive at 3-4 p.m, go to the event, come back, chill for 4 hours and do something in London. Like, I want to be home in the evening. I enjoy being at home, watching a TV drama, true crime documentary, anything on TV. I don't want to be traveling in the evening, okay? And now I've annoyed myself. There's no one else to blame but me. I understand that. But I have annoyed myself so much that I didn't book it in advance because now I've basically given myself no option other than to not go. I'm annoyed. Anyway, my call has now been scheduled. I actually do have my call at 3 p.m. It's currently at 1:20, so I've got a little bit of time to kill. I actually just finished up editing a TikTok, which I'm going to post today, just before I went to go and book my train ticket. So at least I did something a little bit productive before I've now reversed my productiveness for the week because I was meant to actually go to London twice this week and I'm now not going on either of them days. So I'm not actually too sure what I'm going to do with the rest of my week, to be honest. I have work that I do need to do, but I'm waiting on like the concept to be approved by like the brands and stuff like that. It's just then what I want to do instead. But I obviously hadn't planned anything else in my head of what I can film because the whole plan for the rest of this week was like going to London, doing the ski lessons, all that jazz. So I now probably need to sit and brainstorm some ideas to film content for this week. And then, like I say, my call is at 3 and I probably will actually get changed before my call, ready for my ski lesson, because I think my call might go till 4 o'clock. And if it does, then I literally need to be ready to like basically pack up and go so that then I can get to my ski lesson on time. So yeah, that is the plan for the rest of the day. I have arrived for my ski lesson. That drive actually wasn't too bad. I got here pretty much on time. I'm like 5 minutes later than what I should be, but we're gonna go in, head for a wee, because I'm absolutely dying for one, and then get our ski on. First hour and a half is done. God, I look awful right now. We've come to get a cookie. We've come to get a cookie because we're absolutely starving. I haven't eaten since lunchtime, so I was absolutely starving, so got a cookie, but we're going to get something to eat probably when we leave. But we've got another hour and a half now for level 2.
Only half an hour?
Only half? No, like another hour and a half session, don't we? Or is it just
another hour?
Another hour? Ah, well, it's not too bad then. But yeah, my feet are absolutely killing. That is what I feel like it's most hard on your feet, like your ankles. But I do have a video actually of me going down because Lottie managed to get a video of me. One where I was really shit and one where I was actually alright. Gonna enjoy my cookie, have a drink, chill, and then go again. I know it's because I've been talking. Lottie, say hi. Hi. Jazz is going, she's doing it. She did it! Guys, I did not realise how strenuous skiing was going to be on my body. I am absolutely aching everywhere. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that I would be aching from my legs downwards because it is a lot on like your ankles and like your balance and whatever. It's mainly your legs that you're using when you're skiing, but my god, does my back hurt today. I don't know what I've done. I have a feeling it's from using the rope like pull swing to get up. He did say it's pretty aggressive when it like grabs you and takes you, and well, I've woken up today with a very sore back. I don't know how I'm going to do it again. Luckily, I do have a few more days until my next lesson. We actually booked our next lesson in for the Tuesday before we go. We go on the Thursday, but we don't actually ski until Saturday. So again, hopefully that should be enough time for our legs to fully recover and whatnot. And then obviously when we're there, we've got 2 full days of skiing. I am very excited. I feel a lot more like at peace of mind now that I have a little bit of knowledge. But basically, when we were first learning like to go down, I sort of panicked at the fact that I picked up loads of speed. And I mean, it probably wasn't even that fast if I'm honest, but it felt fast. And it's obviously the main thing is not to panic. But I feel like when someone says don't panic, you automatically panic even more. Just open my legs a little bit wider and I should come to a stop eventually. Or if I'm not coming to a stop, push them even wider, turn them out, whatever. And like putting all that knowledge obviously then to good use when I'm actually on the slopes. Whereas I think if I headed to the slopes and tried with everyone who had no idea what they were doing, I think it would have genuinely been a recipe for disaster. I think I probably would have ended up breaking a bone, because there is no way I would have known that not panicking is going to help me more. Even though it sounds like silly saying that, because obviously, well, yeah, if you panic in any situation, you're not thinking properly. But no part of me would think, oh, if I don't panic right now, I will be okay. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered about being a professional skier. I'm not bothered about doing the most out there. I'm not bothered about being the best one on there. I just want to be able to experience it and go down properly, snap a few pics, snap a few videos, and just say that I've done it. Like, just think then I will enjoy the experience so much more than just going, attempting it, not being able to do it, probably being upset that I can't do it, and then just getting drunk and then not like trying to do it again, if that makes sense. So yeah, overall, we had a very, very good day yesterday. It was especially great the fact that I was doing it with Lottie. Like, obviously she's one of my best friends, and the fact that we were able to do it together made it a lot more fun. Like, I really didn't want to have to go to it on my own. So I'm grateful that Lottie again wanted to actually do lessons just like me. But yeah, anyway, today is Wednesday. I've actually got someone coming around to the house again today, so I'm actually just going to quickly whiz around the flat, put some washing away that needs to be put away, tidy up the living room. There's a few bits here and there that just need putting back into the right places, and I'm still waiting for my Pretty Little Thing parcel to arrive. I ordered it on next day delivery, still not here. It's been 2 days, which is really frustrating. Fingers crossed they come today. Same with my new ski trousers actually, because I actually went to the lesson yesterday without my ski trousers. I just went in leggings, because basically when I ordered my ski outfit, I ordered my salopettes in a size 8 and they were just too small. Like, once I'd put a layer underneath, trying to sit down was just virtually impossible. So I ended up having to reorder them in a size 10, but they take like a week to come and they're so annoying. I'm really just hoping that they come today so that then I can send the other ones back if the new ones do fit, and then I don't get charged for having them longer than what I should have, because obviously I think return date is like 14 days and I feel like it's gone over 14 days by this point, so we shall see. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I literally talk so much, and we're gonna clean the flat.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest. Feeling stressed out, give it a good. I put that on good when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that broke mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me.
So it's been quite a bit of time since I last filmed. I obviously finished up tidying in the house. I also took the dog out. He is currently sleeping on the couch, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and now unbox my new phone, which I'm very, very excited for. Ooh, here it is. Here's the new phone. It's literally in a box, like sealed and everything, and the dog is now chewing this box. Monty. You can't be chewing that, please. You're supposed to be asleep. He literally, I swear, every single time I turn this camera on, he just wants to be involved in the next one. Are you gonna pull it for me? Ready? Ooh, Mummy's new phone. I was kind of wanting you to be asleep, Monty, because I don't want to get any of your dog hairs in my new screen protector that I ordered. Look at her. I decided to go over white this time because I have the black iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the issue is when I go away on holiday, I find that because it's black, it attracts a lot of heat. So that's why I went with the white, but it's literally all completely covered. Oh my God, it even comes with a charger. And it's USB-C as well, so I can actually plug that into my computer. But yeah, it literally comes with all the film on. It is literally like a brand new phone. Like, there is not a single scratch or mark on it. How good is that? Right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little case on. I do want to get a Casetify case for it, but that takes like a couple of weeks to come. I think it said 7 to 14 days for delivery. So for the meantime, I've just got a little clear phone case to stick on it just so it's protected, because I don't want to be breaking this phone. You know, I definitely need a Casetify case on it, because when I broke my other one, I didn't have a Casetify case on, and they are well and truly drop proof. The only reason I didn't have a Casetify case on this phone when I was in Mykonos was because basically I'd obviously been traveling, and then the case had like warped from the heat. So when I met my dad in Vietnam, I just got him to order me one from Amazon. So it was just like a little silicone case just for the time being, and he brought that out to Vietnam with me, and then I stuck one of these on, and then yeah, it ended up falling whilst we were in Mykonos. Wow, she is clean. Right, do we just attempt it? Maybe if I do it like this. This is a little concentrating right now. I've done it. I've done it. That is pretty good. I've just got this one little bubble here, which I need to push out. Now having the two phones next to each other, I've actually realised that the camera on the iPhone 14, so the new phone, is actually slightly bigger. I didn't realise was a thing. Like, they are just ever slightly bigger. Or is it just because the phone's white and the other one's black? I was also just comparing it and I was thinking, could I literally put an iPhone 13 Pro Max case on an iPhone 14? Or is it not going to line up? They are literally the same size. If anybody knows if you can use the iPhone 13 Pro Max cases on a 14, tell me in the comments, because I've got so many cases from my 13 Pro Max that I could just put it on there and I won't have to buy loads more for this one. But I'm a bit scared to take this one off and put this one on just in case I've got any glass stuck to this and then I end up scratching this one. But we're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on. So, moment of truth. Does she have charge? It's not turning on. Hello? It is literally not turning on. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Oh, hey, it's turning on. That seemed to take forever to turn on. I don't know why, but she's loading. Also, please ignore my nails. They're actually so grown out and they're lifting. Now I've got the fun task of setting this all up and deciding if I want to just transfer everything from my other phone to this phone, which I feel like I'm probably going to do, because I feel like I'll end up using this phone every single day and then having my other one as my backup. What are you doing? You're supposed to be sleeping. You just got so much energy because Mummy's talking to someone, but he doesn't know who it is. Who am I talking to? Hey? He always thinks that I'm talking to someone that's here, and I'm not. It's just you guys. Okay, I actually think I've screwed myself over a little bit here. I thought that setting up my new phone, I'd be able to use my old phone, but this is happening and I don't know if I can close it. So as it stands, I'm currently just sat here waiting for both phones to be able to use one of them, because I don't want to close this in case it messes up anything to do with this phone. So I'm just going to have to sit here patiently waiting whilst it updates. So I will come back to you guys when the phone is fully updated and it's all ready to go. Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday. My moon boots finally arrived yesterday, so I can now send my other ones home, and also my ski trousers arrived in the next size. I've just realised I said I can send the other ones home. I can return them is basically what I meant. And I can now return the smaller size of the ski trousers because I can confirm that the bigger size is better. They are slightly large, but I'm thinking if I have more layers on or whatever, then they'll probably be more comfortable. Like I can actually sit in them and they're not going up, you know. So yeah, so they're definitely better, and they do have like the little velcro on the side as well, so I can make it like a little bit tighter. So if you are ordering ski trousers, I would probably recommend sizing up. Basically I went off what the website was saying for sizing. I literally measured myself, measured my waist, everything, and I ended up getting a small, but then the small was too small. Like when I had other layers on, I felt like I couldn't sit down. I felt like it was literally riding and giving me a camel toe, so I ordered the size 10 and they are so much better. But my jacket is a size small, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, box these parcels up, and then we're gonna take them to the post office and return them. And then I did actually order myself some ski goggles this morning because I forgot to do it yesterday, even though I said I was gonna do it yesterday. So I'm actually picking them up from Decathlon on Monday, I think it is. So yeah, that is the plan this morning. We're now out with the dog. Hello, what are you doing? Oh, don't you look so cute? Look at his little jumps.
Monty, what's this?
Just enjoying sniffing today. Monty! Good boy!
Ready?
Good boy! Clever boy! Oh, you know we're coming, dear. Being lazy and not bringing it back. Oh, and I'm covered in mud. Really should not have worn these.
Sure time to throw it.
So I'm now back in the car. I actually just went ahead and dropped Monty and Harvey off at home because we actually went on Monty's dog walk during Harvey's lunch break, so he obviously needed to get back so he could get to work. And I've just quickly popped to the library to actually print one of my parcel return slips. But annoyingly, I did actually do it wrong on the first one, so I'm glad I printed out another one. So that cost me 20p, which I actually don't think is too bad because it's 10p per sheet. But I have now realised that I actually didn't bring any sellotape with me to tape this to my parcel, so that means I'm gonna have to go back home and then tape it to my parcel and then head back out again. So that's kind of frustrating. Maybe I might actually leave this one till tomorrow. So I'm quickly gonna go to every, drop off the parcel that I can actually send, and then we're gonna head home. I'll tape that up, ready for tomorrow, and then get on with the rest of the stuff that I've got to do today. Guys, I've come up with a genius plan. So to drop my every parcels off, I actually had to drive past my house anyway, and obviously Harvey's at home, so I've just rang him and told him that I need him to chuck me some sellotape out of the window so I don't have to go all the way up and get the sellotape, and then we can take it to every, and then I don't have to do it again tomorrow. Tape has been secured! Although, fuming at Harvey, he tried to lob it at me. Why on earth would you try and lob an object out of the window at someone? So, Harvey, if you're watching this, I'm mad with you. But anyway, I've got the tape, so that's all that matters, and we're gonna drive to the every drop-off point and return these parcels. Woo! I tell you what, nothing ever runs smoothly for me, literally ever. I was just in the shop and obviously scanning my parcels, whatever, came to do the PLT one, could not find it, could not find the QR code anywhere. So I was stood in the shop for literally 15 minutes. I don't actually know how long I was in there, but it felt like 15 minutes. And I was searching for this QR code. I think I must have actually screenshot it on my old phone, and I've not realised that. So I was having to re-download PLT on my new phone, trying to go through like the return process again, but it obviously wouldn't let me because the item has technically already been returned. So anyway, I was just trying to follow all these steps, and luckily towards the end it did come up saying show QR code, so I was able to return it. But I swear it's just never plain sailing. Head on home. I actually think I might stop by Greg's on the way back just because I'm really hungry and we've still not done a food shop for this week. So maybe a Greg's is on the card. I might call Harvey actually and see if he wants something from Greg's as well, because I feel mean going back with a Greg's and not getting him one. I don't know what I'm gonna get though. I guess we'll decide when I get there. Maybe a pizza or a cheese and onion bake or a sausage roll, but a vegan sausage roll, because the vegan sausage rolls from Greg's actually slap. I actually prefer them to the normal ones. So yeah, who knows? I'm gonna ring Harvey, see what he wants, and then we'll go. Guys, chaos. I am not joking when I say nothing actually ever goes my way and nothing ever runs smoothly. I've just got to Greggs, I've picked my sandwiches up, I've gone to the checkout to pay, gone to pay with Apple Pay, and tell me why none of my cards are registered on my new phone. But like basically it obviously comes up verification required. So I click it, I go on my Halifax app, and then it just doesn't come up with the like notification to actually approve it. So like I'm now sat in the car park because I said to this woman, oh, can you just keep hold of them? Like I will come back. I'll just go and make sure that this all goes through. And it's just not working. Like it's just not coming up with what I need it to come up with. For Revolut, it's still saying they're checking my details, and same with Monzo. So it's only Halifax that I can actually get onto the app for, and it's just not coming up with a thing to like approve. Oh, I'm gonna have to just leave these sandwiches. Like I feel like it's been too much time now that I cannot even go back in there, but I cannot physically get onto it, and I'm absolutely starving. I don't know why I keep thinking it's gonna show me something if I just retry it. It's not. I'm gonna cry. I've got bad news. I got to Greggs. My Apple Pay wouldn't work. I sat in my car, I'm not joking, for 15 minutes trying to approve them. My Monzo's done it now! Are you joking?
How convenient, eh?
Are you actually joking? I'm not joking, I was literally there, I must have been there for about 30 minutes. I wonder if this other card's gonna do it now. No, this one still says another 50 minutes. I'm starving. I've been an hour and a half dropping some parcels off and trying to get a Greggs. That's ridiculous. Everything went wrong. 3 things went wrong in that hour and a half.
Aww.
And it's like 3 o'clock now. I'm like, I may as well wait another 2 hours and it's tea time. The dog's looking at me like I'm crazy. I feel like I'm going crazy. My little baby. Monty makes everything better. I don't feel sad now. Oh yeah, that's it. You eat your pan of chocolate right in front of me.
There's more in there, they're really shit though.
Yeah, I know. They looked at it. I might order a Subway. No, I shouldn't do that. This is the thing, there was a Subway right next door, so I was like, oh, I could get a Subway. I can't get any. I'd been more embarrassed had I gone into Subway.
Maybe.
Oh my god, guys, I've just ordered me and Harvey the Subway, and instead of requesting Harvey for the money for his, I've sent him the money.
Rightly so.
So you now owe me £10.88,
No.
please. No, send it back.
Get fucked.
My brain is just, I can't deal with today. Is today finished yet? I can't even cancel it because it's already sent. No, you're sending it back.
No, I'm not.
You are, please.
What are you gonna do?
Please send me it back. £10.88 is what you owe me now. Yay! I got my £10.88. Well, I got my £5.44 back. And then the £5.44 that Harvey actually owes me. I'm glad that that's going to be on its way. It's going to take 30 minutes. Is that a joke? I'm starving. Right, anywho. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I cannot believe we're at Friday already. I feel like this week has gone so quick, and the fact that the ski trip is really quickly approaching is kind of terrifying me. Last night, I went to bed and I was laid in bed just thinking about all the bad things that could happen. I am a worrier through and through, and recently my TikTok has been filled with all things skiing related because naturally I've obviously been searching it, and then I've been saving some sounds. With the TikTok algorithm, it's obviously pushing more of the skiing content out to me, but with that it's also pushed out all the bad stuff about going skiing. So last night I was laid in bed thinking about what's going to happen if an avalanche comes, what's going to happen if I break my legs, like air rescue, like all these bad things are trickling through my mind one after the other, and I was just sat there literally somewhat panicking in a sense, not in like a state of actual panic, like there was no panic attack or anything, but I was just deeply worrying to myself whilst laid in bed, and I was just thinking, what am I gonna do? I just suddenly felt like all the knowledge I'd learned from my ski lesson a couple of days ago had just completely gone. So I was literally going through every single step of my knowledge that I learned and just thinking to myself, I don't think I'm ready. How am I gonna hit the slopes? Like, I've already forgotten how to turn, I've already forgotten this, I've already forgotten that. So because of this, I am so grateful that me and Lottie decided to book another ski lesson in, because I feel like that will really give me a little bit more of a boost of confidence, and it will also ensure that my knowledge is a little bit more topped up and also a little bit fresher in my mind before we go, because we obviously go on Thursday but we don't hit the slopes until Saturday. We do arrive in Andorra on the Friday, but we're not going to ski on that day. We're just going to go straight in to the party and all that jazz. So then we're going to be skiing on Saturday. So at least now I'll have a lesson on Tuesday with a little bit more knowledge and I can just go through it at home, and then obviously hit the slopes on Saturday. But it is quite good actually because Harvey grew up skiing throughout all of his life. He obviously doesn't really ski as much now that he's older, but he does have a bit of knowledge. So it is quite great because if I do question anything or if I have any questions or, you know, if I'm forgetting anything, I just ask him and he will tell me like what information I need to know. But yeah, fingers crossed, nothing bad is gonna happen. I just don't want to break anything, and ultimately I obviously don't want to be involved in an avalanche. So yeah, that is what's been going on in my head for the past day. But yeah, today is Friday, like I said. I'm actually just about to sit down and watch Ellie and Lee's birth story of their little baby girl. I'm honestly so excited to just see this whole process. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video before, but pregnancy related content is my favorite content to watch. I don't know if it's because like deep down I'm so excited to be a mum myself. Like the day that that becomes my life will be so exciting, and I feel like it's like stereotypically it's every girl's dream. I feel like a lot of girls always say it. Obviously there are some girls that obviously don't feel like that, but I feel like for a majority of us, becoming a mum is something that we've always dreamed of. And I think obviously naturally growing up as kids, you always played with babies. It's just, I feel like it's deep rooted in our blood, and these sort of videos, like I say, just really bring like a smile to my face. I just love them. I will even watch people's who I don't know, but watching people who I do know, it makes it even more special because I feel like I'm really connecting with them even more. But whilst I do watch that, I am actually going to sit and plan my content for the next couple of days and also for the ski trip, just so I have a little bit of a visual idea of what I want to do, and then I can create sort of like a list, so then when I'm away I can just check off each individual thing rather than having to like think of the content whilst I'm there. If I just have it all prepared before I go, then I'll be sorted. Harvey's parents are actually coming up this weekend because they're actually moving further up north. They're moving more closer to us, and they're currently looking at some houses, so they're going to be here tomorrow, so I won't actually be able to do much content. I do need to do a puppy update on my TikTok because, as you guys know, Monty is 5 months old now, and the time has literally flown by, and I feel like he has changed so much, like especially in size. Like Monty was literally so tiny when we first got him, and obviously now he's bigger. Naturally that's what happens when they grow. But I kind of was doing the puppy updates as like a weekly thing, and then we kind of got to like 20 weeks, and then from around 20 weeks onwards we were hitting like the 4-month mark, and there wasn't necessarily much changing within the weeks that I felt there was enough information to share to do a puppy update. So I think now what I might do is more of a monthly update. So I want to film that TikTok video today with Monty. He's currently just sleeping next to me, so I don't want to disturb him. So I'm going to get on with my list of content that I want to do. Watch this video whilst I'm doing it, and then when Monty's woken up, we'll take him for a walk, and then we'll probably do the puppy update or the other way around. So guys, it has actually been quite a bit of time since I last vlogged. I think the last thing you guys will have seen was me sitting down and writing up all the content ideas that I had ready for my ski trip next week. And then I also sat and filmed a TikTok, edited a TikTok, posted 2 TikToks. So I've just been doing quite a bit of work. I've also uploaded a YouTube vlog, which is actually just reminded me that it has actually just gone live. It's 5:15 now. I scheduled it to go live at 5, so I need to post that on my Instagram story. God, my brain is really not like there this week. I feel like this week has just been like all over the place. I feel like so many things have gone wrong, and just like little bits here and there. I feel like my brain is just not working at full capacity this week. So yeah, that has now gone live, and Harvey will be home within the next like hour, 45 minutes. So I don't know what we're gonna do for tea tonight. This is one thing that I struggle with every single week, is deciding what I want for tea, because during the day I actually don't eat that much. Like I don't really get that hungry during the day, but in the evening I do, and trying to decide what you want to eat, it is a task, and especially even more of a task when you're hungry. So who knows, maybe because it's a Friday we might have a little treat, but if not, God knows what we're gonna have. I guess I will come back when it is tea time and tell you what we have. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we've actually got Harvey's parents coming up tomorrow, so I'm excited to see them and have a little wander around and do some bits with them as well. And then, God, this week is literally going by so quick. Like after tomorrow, that is pretty much the end of this vlog. I feel like I've really not done a lot in this vlog, which is really unfortunate because originally I was supposed to be doing a lot more, but these things kind of happen. life kind of takes over, and yeah, it's just kind of been a bit more of a chill, laid back, at home kind of vlog. There's not really been too much exciting stuff happening, but the ski trip is literally a week away, so you guys know the ski trip is going to be some top quality content, or at least I hope it will anyway. I mean, every time we go away with Party Hard, we always have the best time, we have the best memories, and I just always feel like them vlogs are really fun. So at least I do have something exciting coming up soon, and then after the ski trip we're literally starting my birthday celebration, so I feel like them vlogs will also make up for the lack of this vlog. So fingers crossed. Anyway, that is what's happening in my mind. That also reminds me, I really need to sort out my birthday cake because the lady who I messaged about it has replied. So I'm gonna crack on, I'm gonna stop rambling to you guys, and I'm gonna order my camera batteries and reply to this woman about my birthday cake. I'm gonna be 25, guys. That makes me feel sick. 25. I don't feel 25. Me and Harvey were having this conversation the other day. Like, at heart, I feel like I'm 18. Because I live in my own place with my boyfriend. I've got a dog. I feel like I feel like an adult, but I feel like a very young adult. Like, I understand 25 is still a young adult, but I feel like at heart, because I've got a young heart, I feel like I'm 18, when in matter of fact I'm gonna be turning 25. Like, my mum had literally already birthed me at 25, and the only thing I've birthed is that little puppy that I've got. And I haven't actually birthed him, do you know what I mean? Scary. I'm gonna stop rambling, so let me crack on. So guys, it has been a little bit of time. I actually just received a parcel from Bowen Tea, and this is actually some bits that I picked out for when we go skiing. It's just like some basics, some bits that I can put underneath clothing to hopefully act as like a base layer. I did already film this, so everything is already unwrapped, but the dog was chewing everything. As you can see, there's bags literally everywhere, so I got a little bit flustered and now I'm redoing it. Basically, the first thing I got is a little black jumpsuit. I'm thinking this for like the evenings with my snow boots and like a fur coat, just something to keep me nice and warm. I got it in a size medium, which I'm hoping will be okay. I do find with Bowen Tea sizing that a lot of their models are wearing like extra smalls, but then when I look at the model I think, oh, I feel like I'm similar size to them, or like they've got more boobage than what I have, and I'm like, they're an extra small and I'm already in a medium, how is that making sense? But obviously everyone's body is completely different, so I went with a medium because I felt like that's probably about a 10, and I feel like if I was ever to order a jumpsuit in any other brand I would probably get a 10, more so to factor in my legs. Like, I've got thicker thighs and not that skinny of a waist, so I got a 10, and it's just kind of got like the low cut front, so we shall try that on and hopefully that fits. The dog is trying to run away with my leggings. Monty, off it. So the next thing that I have is just some plain black leggings. These are like rib material, quite thick and stretchy. Again, I got these in a medium because, like I say, my legs are a little bit wider than like my upper body. And upper body I would normally be like 8, whereas lower body I would normally be like a 10, so I guessed that the medium would be a 10. Normally when I've ordered from Poly in the past, I've been a 10 or sometimes an 8 depending on the material. And again, just to sort of go under ski stuff. Dog is chewing the label. Monty, you can't chew that, please. And then the final item that I got is just this plain black long sleeve top, and it's just in like the kind of classic stretchy. Jesus, Monty!
You knocked me over.
Yeah, you go play with them bags. No, actually don't play with them bags. Anyway, it's just a plain black rib top, that kind of stretchy material. So yeah, these are the little bit that I got. I'll have to try them on at some point. Maybe I'll try them on tomorrow and I'll let you guys know how they fit, what they look like, etc. We need to decide on what we want for tea, what we're gonna have.
I don't know, it's your turn to decide.
I literally called that. I don't know what I want for food though. I hate doing that. Anywho, I'm gonna check back in later when we have made something too.
His nose went in my eye.
Oh, I thought you said he was chewed something. We went for pasta in the end because we had the ingredients already in. The only thing we're missing from this pasta, what normally is in it, is chorizo, but it still tastes the same, just minus the chorizo taste. So I'm going to enjoy this. We're waiting for Gogglebox. I don't know what's on the TV at the minute, but apparently it's a new series that's coming out, so excited for this. I wonder if they'll have that series that we've watched.
They watch stuff on telly.
Do they? Well, it might come in future episodes. Who knows? We shall see. But yeah, we're gonna watch Gogglebox when that comes on. Happy Saturday, guys. We're a little bit on a wonk because I've currently got you in my tripod, my car tripod, and obviously normally I angle it the other way because normally I'm driving when I'm filming and I have it in the tripod. Today I'm not driving. Harvey's actually driving. He's just popped into the shop to get us both a drink. We're gonna get a little Monster. Tried this new Monster recently. It's called like Rio Dance or something. chef's kiss. It is honestly the nicest monster ever. So he's just gone in and got that for us. But we're actually heading to go and see Harvey's parents, like I mentioned yesterday. So we're driving to go and see them, and then we'll probably go for some dinner. We're going to take Monty for a walk on the beach. Hey, here it is. This is the one that I was on about. I'm not normally a monster girl, I'm a Red Bull girl, but this one is gorgeous. It's very similar to Pipeline Punch, which I also love. So that is secured. We've got Monty in the back, he's strapped in, and it's 24 minutes it's going to take us to get there. So, see you in a bit. Monty! Oh boy! Here we go. This will tire him out. Too tired. Can't keep up. Are you tired, puppy? Hey. Monty's first ice cream. Is that yummy? We're currently watching the Brit Awards. Glass of wine in hand. And I'm so jealous of everyone that gets to see Sabrina Carpenter live. Harvey just said same. Harvey fancies Sabrina Carpenter. Yes, you do.
Sabrina, if you're watching.
You know, Harvey's mum actually said that I look like Sabrina Carpenter, and I don't believe it, but I'll take it because that is a compliment and a half. Yeah, this is my evening. Cheeky glass of wine and the Brits. Happy Sunday, guys. I am quickly going to show you guys the pieces that I got from Bow & Tea the other day before wrapping up this vlog. First thing I put on is the jumpsuit. Now, I'm very, very glad that I did get this in a medium because I feel like it fits me perfectly. The only place where it doesn't necessarily fit me that great is in this region, and I mean that's because I've literally got no boobs. So if I had boobs, I feel like it would fill it out a little bit more. But if I like move my arms forward, I don't know if you can see, but it is kind of gaping. I'm really trying not to like flash anything, so I'm like looking at myself in the mirror to make sure I don't flash a nipple. But yeah, I do have a little bit of a gape if I move my arms forward, so I'm thinking maybe if I do wear this when I'm on the ski trip, I should probably wear a bra or something to at least cover my nipples so that we don't have a little nip slip situation going on. But it literally fits me perfectly everywhere else. There is a little bit long fabric on the arms, but obviously it does actually have the thumb holes, so obviously it is designed to be like more down. But I really like this actually. I was unsure if I would like the full jumpsuit because I don't really tend to wear like a full like one piece ever. I'm normally like a top and trousers kind of go. Like I like to have a little bit of skin like on my mid area on show. I've got a really short torso, so I feel like sometimes if I wear long things it doesn't look right, but I actually really like how this looks. I feel like it really like cinches in the right area, and I feel like that is down to the little rib detailing that it's got here. But you can see just how nicely it fits, like it hugs in all the right places. And then if I come a little bit closer, I don't know if you can actually see it, it has got rib detailing across the belly, like the midsection. It's perfect lengthwise as well, and yeah, the only downside is just this little gape that I do get, but I feel like that's kind of a me problem. Because I literally have no boobs. So I think I would either maybe, like I say, I have to wear a bra, either some nipple stickers, or even just tape it. I'm not really someone who wears bras that often. I don't really feel a need for it. I don't have any boobs. So yeah, maybe I could just tape it. So that is another thing I need to add into my shopping list for next week. Got this little tag on the end of the leggings and the dog keeps trying to bite it. Both fit really well. I'm glad I got the size smaller in the top because, like I say, no boobs. So I feel like it'd be a little bit baggy. Like I feel like it has still got a little bit of room, but that's like nice, so I'm not like feeling like I'm restricted. And again, the leggings, I got these in a medium and I'm glad that I did because these literally fit perfectly. I think if I'd got the small, they'd have been way too tight. I just feel like they are really, really flattering. I don't know what it is. I mean, I feel like gym wear anywhere is usually quite flattering because of like the rib detailing, like obviously it sucks you in the right places. I'm very happy with these bits that I got. But yeah, I feel like these honestly look really nice, and again, they look good together, and I can literally wear them separately or on their own. It's perfect because I wanted to get some pieces that yes, I can wear on the ski trip, but I can also then wear at home. Like I didn't want it to massively be like affected by the season. Like this, I can obviously literally just wear at home. Same with the leggings and same with the jumpsuit. So I'm really happy, and that's why they're all plain and they're all black, which is probably a little bit boring, but I just think it was the best way because then I get a lot of use out of them. I'm more about building more of a capsule wardrobe than just having loads of like random clothes that I wear once or twice and then never wear again. again. So yeah, absolutely love these. It also has the little bow and T branding on the back as well, which is really cute. But yeah, overall, big slay, and I'm very happy that they sent these over to me just in time for the ski trip, because I'm definitely going to take these away with me. So as I mentioned, it is Sunday and I'm actually going to go ahead and log off the vlog now. I feel like I've already got so much content this week that I feel like the vlog is quite long already, and obviously I've got the ski trip coming up on Thursday, and I think I might even film like a little pack with me, prep with me for the ski trip tomorrow to Wednesday. So stay tuned for them 2 videos. I feel like they might be a little bit more exciting than this one. Ultimately, my week didn't really go to plan, but here we are. We filmed anyway, and I hope that some of you enjoyed it. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you so much, because I know it's a long video. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe, because I would absolutely love to see you guys around here more often. And yeah, that is basically it from me for now. And like I said, I will see you next week for another video. Bye! Say bye-bye! Subscribe to Mummy's channel.